The 1983 White Sox came to the Bronx with a 3-3 record, hoping to get one of the three games in this series with the 1964 Yankees. Instead, they won both of the first two games of the three-game series and are ready to play Game 3 tonight. Their record stands at 5-3. They are 2 games out of first place for the American League playoff picture pennant race, and tied with two other teams, at 5-3. The 64 Yankees stand at 4-4 at this moment, and they are tied for third place amidst a gaggle of teams competing for the final playoff spots. Both of these teams meet for Game 9 in the 18-game mini-season tonight. If the White Sox win, they go into the second half of the mini-season with a 6-3 record and at least with a share of second place in the American League. If the Yankees win, they pull the White Sox back and improve their own playoff standing for the second half. If the Yankees lose, they drop to 4-5, fourth place in the American League, and on the outside of the playoff picture, looking in with 9 games to go. Lots on the line in Game 3 of this series. Let's talk about some lineups. For the visiting 1983 Chicago White Sox, Rudy Law leads off in center field. Carlton Fisk bats second behind the plate. Harold Baines bats third in right field. Greg Luzinski bats fourth at first base. Tom Pachorik bats fifth in left field. Vance Law bats sixth at third base. Jerry Dabzinski bats seventh at shortstop. Julio Cruz bats eighth at second base. And on the mound, it's Lamar Hoyt, the ace of the staff and Cy Young winner in 1983. 36 starts, 11 complete games, 260 innings pitched, 24-10 record with a 3.66 earned run average. And in those 260 innings pitched, he walked just 31 batters. 31 in 260 innings pitched. Impeccable control. For the 1964 New York Yankees, leading off in left field, Tom Tresh. Batting second at shortstop, Tony Kubek. Batting third in right field, Roger Maris. Batting fourth in center field, it's Mickey Mantle. Batting fifth and doing the catching, it's Alston Howard. Batting sixth at first base, Joe Pepitone. Batting seventh at third base, Clete Boyer. Batting seventh at third base is Boyer. Batting eighth at second base is Bobby Richardson. And on the mound tonight for the 1964 Yankees is their ace, Whitey Ford, the old left-hander. 17-6 with a 2.13 earned run average. 36 starts, 244 innings, 12 complete games. We're ready to go in the Bronx. Game 9 for both teams. The first pitch to Rudy Law. He draws a walk. Rudy Law walks, and here comes Fisk. Fisk, 291 against lefties in 1983. This is trouble. Line shot into the gap. Into left center. It's going to split Tresh and Mantle. Tresh will retrieve it and get it back in. They're going to hold Law at third with nobody out, and it's second and third for the White Sox with nobody out in the first. Whitey Ford not having the start that he was hoping for. Baines at the plate. Let's see if they put a play on. Ford to the belt. The pitch home is A base hit. Base hit to right field. Maris running toward the line. Fisk is going to score. He gets the throw back into second base. Fisk scores without a play. It's 2-0 White Sox in this big ball game. Whitey Ford not happy with himself. Baines at first. Luzinski at the plate. This is grounded to Kubek. Tony gloves it, goes to Richardson for one. The relay to Pepitone, not in time. Luzinski beats the wrap at first, and it's a fielder's choice. Luzinski replaces Baines at first, and it's Pachorik coming to the plate with one man out. Ford to the belt, checks Luzinski at first. He's not going anywhere. And it's a base hit for Tom Pachorik. Luzinski's going to stop at second. First and second again now. Two base runners for the White Sox, and Vance Law coming to the plate. Vance, .299 against left-handers. Whitey to the belt. Mantle. It's hit deep. Mickey's on the run. He's on the run. He's on the run. He will not get there. Law rounds first and slips. Luzinski will score from second. Law scrambling back to first as Pachorik gets to third. It's men at the corners for the White Sox, and 3-0 White Sox in the first. There's still only one out. Dabzinski at the plate. The dibber. Pachorik at third. Law at first. The pitch to Jerry Dabzinski is a base hit. It's a base hit. 4-0 White Sox. Pachorik scores. Vance Law stops at second. It's 4-0. 4 hits on the inning, plus a walk. Julio Cruz, men at first and second. Popped him up. Bobby Richardson going to call it, and that's going to be 2 outs in the top of the first. And now Lamar Hoyt comes to the plate. Ford to the belt. The pitch to Hoyt. Hey, struck him out, but not before. The White Sox played 4 runs in the top of the first in the Bronx. They're going for a sweep in New York. After 1/2 inning, White Sox 4, Yankees coming to bat. Here comes Lamar Hoyt to face Tresh, Kubek, and Maris in the Yankee first. This Yankee team, of course, is capable of scoring a lot and quickly. Tresh lifts one in the air to center field. Rudy Law is going to make the play, and that's 1 down. Kubek stands in against Hoyt, .228 for Tony on the season. And this one is hit to the right center field gap, and it's going to roll for a while. Rudy Law is going to run it down. Look at Kubek go. Didn't think he had those wheels. Around second, he's going to make third sliding, and the Yankees have something going in the bottom of the first. 1 man out. Kubek at third. Maris at the plate. Roger, 300 against right-handed pitching. It's a hanger deep to right. Deep to right. Baines to the track. Baines to the wall. Elvis has left the building, and so has Roger Maris. It's a 4-2 ball game. We got a slugfest in the making in New York. Wow. Mantle coming to the plate. .241 for Mickey against right-handers. Hit to right, but not deep. Baines coming on. He'll make the play, and that's 2 gone. And now Elston Howard at .298 against right-handed pitching. He draws a walk. Both aces of the staffs having shaky first innings. Joe Pepitone's the tying run at the plate. .241 against right-handers. He strokes a base hit. This goes into right. Howard stops at second. Pepitone's at first. Clete Boyer's the go-ahead run. He's 204 against right-handers. Lamar Hoyt to the belt. The pitch. Ground ball third. Vance Law's going to go to Juice Cruz for the out, and that will retire the Yankees in the first. We've played one inning, and it's already 4-2 White Sox. Ooh, we got a good one cooking here. Whitey Ford back on the mound for round number 2. And Rudy Law, Carlton Fisk, and Harold Baines are coming up for the White Sox. Ground ball short. Kubek gloves it, throws to Pepitone, and there's one man out in the second. Fisk against Ford. Ground ball third, gloved by Boyer. He throws to Pepitone. 2 gone. Maybe Whitey's righted the ship. Baines, 1 for 1 on the day, a pair of ribbies. Hit to center, but not too deep. Mickey's got room, and he'll put it away for out number 3. The Sox fail to score in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of 2. It's 4-2 White Sox. Richardson, Ford, and the top of the order, Tresh, coming to the plate. Bobby, 279 against right-handers on the season. Popped it up. Vance Law in fair territory will take this, and he does, for out number 1. Whitey Ford comes to the plate. He is a left-handed batter. Lamar Hoyt, the pitch. Hey, struck him out, 2 gone, and now Tresh at 246, but a 351 on base average against right-handers. Hey, strikes him out, second of the game for Hoyt. Both starters regain their form in the second inning. We go to the third. It's 4-2 White Sox in New York. For the Sox in the third, it's Luzinski, Pachorik, and Vance Law coming to the plate against Whitey Ford. Greg is 0 for 1, fielder's choice. He reached in the first and scored a run. He's 263 against left-handers for the 83 season. Hey, strikes out against Whitey Ford. This time that's Whitey's second of the ball game. 1 gone in the third, and now Wimpy Pachorik is up. Ron Kittle gets the day off, at least so far, and Tom is 1 for 1 with a run scored on the day. This is a base hit to left field. It sneaks through between Kubek and Boyer. Rolls on out to Tresh, and Pachorik is aboard with his second hit of the day. Vance Law can do some damage. He singled in the first. Pretty big platoon split for Vance. He loves the lefties. Ford to the belt. The pitch is grounded to short. This is Kubek to Richardson for 1, to Pepitone for 2. It's a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play turned by the Yankees. And we go to the bottom of the third. It's 4-2 White Sox with Kubek, Maris, and Mantle coming up in the bottom of the third. Tony is 1 for 1 with a triple and a run scored. The pitch from Hoyt. Hey, struck him out for strikeout number 3 on the day for Lamar. Here comes Maris with a big 2-run shot in the first inning. Hoyt, the pitch. Hey, struck him out. That's 4 Ks. Lamar's got it going now. And Mickey Mantle comes up, 0 for 1 on the day. The pitch to the Mick. Hey, struck him out. He gets the side. He has struck out the last 5 New York Yankee batters. We go to the fourth. It's 4-2 White Sox. In the bottom of the fourth, as Whitey Ford comes back out for his warm-up tosses, it'll be Jerry Dabzinski, Julio Cruz, and Lamar Hoyt coming to the plate for the North Siders. This is the final game of this 3-game set. For their next series, the 1983 White Sox will host the, at this point, hapless 1977 Dodgers residing in the basement of the National League. And the Yankees will travel to the Twin Cities and play the 77 Twins at the Met. Both of these are 3-game series. So that's where they are headed after today's game. Jerry Dabzinski steps in against Whitey Ford. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI single back in the first. The pitch to Jerry is grounded to third, gloved by Boyer to his right. He throws across the diamond to Pepitone, and there's one man gone in the fourth. Julio Cruz is 0 for 1. Juice grounds this one to second. This is Bobby Richardson. He throws to Pepitone, and that's 2 gone. And now Lamar Hoyt. Lifts it in the air to Mantle, but not deep. Mickey comes on in and gets it, and that will retire the White Sox in the fourth after 3.5. Score remains. White Sox 4, Yankees 2. Mickey Mantle, not up. Elston Howard, Joe Pepitone, Cleet Boyer in the bottom of the fourth. Hoyt has a string of 5 Ks in a row going. The wind from Dewey. He strikes out number 6. 6 strikeouts in a row for Hoyt. 1 gone in the bottom of the fourth. He has a string of 8 retired in a row, 5 of the last 6 by strikeouts. Pepitone steps in against Hoyt. Ground ball third, the string is broken, but Vance Law is going to throw him out, and he does. 2 gone, and Cleet Boyer. 9 in a row for Hoyt. The wind, the pitch, the grounder to Law. He's in a step, takes it, and throws to Luzinski. The Yankees are retired in the fourth. We go to the fifth, 4-2 White Sox. The action has been fast and furious in the Bronx. Whitey Ford back on the mound. Rudy Law coming to the plate. Rudy is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Big game, big series for both teams. Yankees do not want to get swept. And that's what they're looking at right now. The pitch from Ford is grounded to short. This is Kubek. He takes it on a hop and throws to Pepitone. 1 gone. Fisk. 1 for 2, double, and a run scored. And this is trouble. This is trouble. Down the line past Boyer. Gonna rattle around in the corner for Tresh. Fisk is gonna make second with a 1-out double. And here comes Harold Baines, who drove in 2 in the first inning to give the White Sox an early lead that they have not relinquished. Harold 1 for 2. Ford to the belt. The pitch. Ground ball short. Kubek checks Fisk, throws to Pepitone, and there's 2 gone. And now Luzinski's due with Pachorik on deck. Could walk him with first base open. I got some Yogi's vape going on. Yogi Berra vaping in the Yankee dugout. Nervous times for those Bronx Bombers. Luzinski 0 for 2, a strikeout, a run scored. Pachorik is 2 for 2. They're going to pitch to the bull. Fisk works on his lead at second base. The pitch. It's a line drive to left field. To Tresh on a hop. Fisk will make third, and they'll put the brakes on. First and third for Pachorik. Ford may be tiring, so we're going to see some action in the Yankee bullpen. It's Pedro Ramos, the old closer, but they got to get out of this inning. And Ford is due up second in the fifth. All right. Tom Pachorik stands in against Whitey Ford. There's 2 outs in the 5th. It's Fisk at 3rd. Luzinski at 1st. Pachorik wants to drive in an insurance run. Here comes the pitch from Ford. Hit to right. Maris on the run toward right center, and he gets there for out number 3. That retires the White Sox in the 5th. Ford dodges a major bullet. We're halfway home. The White Sox leading 4-2 in New York. It's Richardson, Ford, and Tresh. Will they pinch hit for Whitey? We shall see. Ramos is still throwing in the Yankee bullpen. Hoyt, the pitch to Bobby Richardson. Is hit on the line to Harold Baines, and he gloves it for the out. That's 11 in a row for Hoyt. Lamar's got it going now, and Ford is due. They're going to have Whitey. They're going to have Whitey bat for himself, and I'll tell you why. The Yankee bullpen in 64, it was good, but it's got so many pieces to it. It's tricky to manage, and Ford is the man, so I'm letting him bat. The pitch from Hoyt to Ford. Excuse me. Yogi's vape. This is, Fisk just got nailed by a foul ball. Fisk nailed by a foul ball. Is he hurt? I believe that would be Herm Schneider coming out to check him. Herm with a quality 1980s porn mustache. If you get him looked up on Google, you'll see what I'm talking about. Fisk is going to have to come out of this game, and that's bad news for the White Sox. Carlton Fisk is going to be out for a few days. Carlton Fisk is going to be out. So we'll have to get a report on him later. Mark Hill is going to get the gear on. The tools of ignorance. He is the backup catcher. Excuse me. Mark Hill not only will handle the catching duties, but will take over Fisk's spot in the batting order, number 2 behind Rudy Law. And I'm sure that's not what Tony La Russa had in mind. But Hill, they call him Booter. How do I remember this stuff? But I remember that is his nickname. Mark Hill, backup catcher on the 1983 White Sox. They call him Booter. Maybe he had some gastrointestinal trouble. I don't know. But Whitey Ford is still up there. The pitch from Hoyt now to Mark Hill is grounded to third. Vance Law throws and gets him. That is 12 in a row for Lamar Hoyt. And now it's Tresh. 2 outs in the 5th. Nobody aboard. Ground ball short. That's Dabzinski. He throws to Luzinski, and that will retire the Yankees in the 5th. Nothing across. 13. No, I'm wrong. Yes, I'm right. 13 in a row for Hoyt, retired successfully. And Whitey Ford coming back out to deal with the White Sox. It's Vance Law, Jerry Dabzinski, and Julio Cruz coming up in the White Sox 6th inning. Vance is 1 for 2. The pitch to him is trouble. This is down the left field line past Boyer again. Gonna rattle around in the corner for Tresh. Vance Law is at second base with a double with nobody out. Dabzinski is 1 for 2 with a ribby. Ford in a jam again. Ramos is back up. the Dibber, the pitch. Hey, struck him out for Whitey. That's number 3 on the day. Julio Cruz stands in with Hoyt on deck. Dabzinski Vance Law working on his lead. Julio Cruz is 0 for 2 on the day. The pitch to him. Hit to center. Mickey Mantle on the run. He's going to get there, though, and Vance Law will hold. And now it's Hoyt. The worst they'll do is to turn over the batting order. The pitch from Ford to Hoyt is grounded to second. Bobby Richardson. Boy, oh boy, the White Sox don't even advance the runner. After 5.5 innings, White Sox 4, Yankees 2. Hoyt back out there to face Kubek, Maris, and Mantle. Tony is 1 for 2. Scored the Yankees' first run of the day after tripling in the first inning. The pitch to Tony. Hit toward Cruz. Julio. Does not get there. It sneaks through for a base hit. Kubek is aboard. Maris is the tying run. He's at the plate. LaRussa now vaping in the dugout, sharing some with Dave Duncan. Maris is 1 for 2 with a 2-run bomb in the first. The pitch to Roger. Hey, struck him out. That's number 7 for Lamar. 1 gone in the 6th. Mantle coming to the plate. The years and the knees had taken their toll on Mickey by this point, but he was still Mickey Mantle. Hoyt to the belt, checks Kubek at first base. The pitch home is grounded to short. That's Dabzinski. He goes to Cruz for 1, and look at the slide by Tony Kubek breaking up a double play. He puts Cruz on his back, and Mantle beats the rap at first. So with 2 outs and Mantle now on first base, it's Elston Howard. Howard is 0 for 1 with a walk and a whiff. The pitch from Hoyt. Hit to left. Pachorik on the run. He gets there, and Kittle never would have. It's a big, big defensive play by Tom Pachorik. We go to the 7th. 4-2 White Sox. For the White Sox, it's going to be Rudy Law, Mark Hill, a.k.a. Booter, and Harold Baines coming up for the Sox. Rudy Law against Ford. The pitch. Ground ball short, taken by Kubek. He's going to throw to Pepitone, and that's 1 gone. Booter's at the plate. Booter! First at bat on the mini season. Whitey Ford. Whitey Ford the pitch. Ground ball third. Boyer's got it. He throws to Pepitone. There's 2 gone. And now Harold Baines, 1 for 3 with a pair of ribbies. Hit sky high to center field. Mantle's got room, and he makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3, 7th inning for Whitey Ford. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. It's time to stretch him out. Hoyt is back out for another one. Excuse me. Pepitone, Boyer, and Richardson for the Yankees. We have action in the White Sox bullpen. It's Dennis Lamp and Kevin Hickey throwing for the Southsiders. Pepitone is 1 for 2, standing in against Lamar Hoyt. Looking to get on any way at all. The pitch to him. Skied to left. Pachorik back a few steps, but he has room in front of the track and makes the play for out number 1. Boyer comes up, 0 for 2 on the day for Cleat. The pitch to him. He draws a walk. Uncharacteristic, as we discussed before the game. Second walk of the day for Hoyt, and now Bobby Richardson. Ford is on deck, but you got to believe he's not batting if it gets to him. Boyer at first, Richardson at the plate. The pitch home from Hoyt. Hey, struck him out. That's strikeout number 8 for Lamar Hoyt. And now Ford is being called back by Yogi Berra. And he's coughing a lot because of the vaping. But he is motioning for Johnny Blanchard to pinch hit for Whitey Ford. So here comes Blanchard, 247 against right-handers on the 1964 season. Such a big part of their team in the early 60s. In this one, he represents the tying run at the plate, with Boyer at first and the Yankees down 4-2. Hoyt to the belt, checks Boyer, the pitch home to Blanchard. Grounded to second. Cruz has it. He's going to throw to Dabzinski, and that will retire the Yankees in the 7th. Wow, we're going to the 8th. This is tense. It's 4-2 White Sox. We will have a new pitcher for the Yankees. It will be Bill Stafford. Bill Stafford is on. He is a right-hander, one of those multiple parts in the Yankee bullpen. 31 games, 1 start for Bill in the 1964 season. He had 4 saves, 60 innings, a 5-0 record, and a 267 earned run average. He will face Dabzinski, Pachorik, and Law in the White Sox 8th inning. Greg is 1 for 3 with a run scored and a strikeout, and they have gotten away with his defense at first base in this series. I didn't know if that was going to work or not, but they've done it. All right, so Stafford, everybody was winding in 64. Stafford winds in the pitch home to Dabzinski. He struck him out. There's one gone in the 8th. One man gone in the 8th for the White Sox. Now it's Pachorik. Tom is 2 for 3 with a run scored. The pitch to him. Hit to Boyer. Cleat. Let's check his range. He gloves it and throws to Pepitone for out number 2. Now it's Vance Law. Vance Law coming up, 2 for 3, a double on his ledger. This is hit to Mantle. Mickey is not going to get there. It's a base hit, and Law is aboard with his 3rd hit of the day. Dabzinski coming up. Jerry is 1 for 3 with an RBI and a strikeout. Stafford to the belt, checks Vance Law at first. The pitch to the Dibber. To right, on a line, right at Maris. He barely moved. That will retire the White Sox in the 8th. We're going to have a new first baseman in for the White Sox in the bottom of the 8th. It's going to be Mike Squires, and I also remember his nickname was Spanky, and I think it's better that we not know the reason. The reason why. All right. Berglund battling the vape. It's the bottom of the 8th in New York. Top of the order for the Yankees, Tresh, Kubek, and Maris. The White Sox hold a 4-2 lead. Lamp and Hickey still in the bullpen. And Tresh is 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. Before we get to him, though, Tell you a little bit about Hoyt's numbers. He's had 7 innings pitched so far. He's allowed 4 hits, 2 walks. He has struck out 8. He has allowed 2 runs. They're both earned. He has allowed 1 home run. This is a big game. It would put the Sox at 6-3 and tied for second place in the American League, if they can get it. All right, Tresh stands in against Hoyt. Hey, strikes out. Strikeout number 9 for Hoyt. 1 gone in the 8th. Tony Kubek, 2 for 3, triple, run scored, strikeout on his day. It's a base hit to center field. He takes Hoyt right back where he found him. 3 for 4 for Tony on the day, and that brings up Maris as the tying run. La Russa could go to Hickey, but he's not gonna, which makes you wonder why Hickey's up. The pitch to Maris is hit to right and deep. Baines to the wall. Baines makes the catch. That's 2 gone in the 8th. Kubek running back to first base. It's going to be Mantle now. Hoyt breathes a deep sigh of relief. It's 4-2 White Sox, and the Yankees, 1 more biscuit for breakfast for Maris. The Yankees would have tied it. But no, Mantle has his chance now. Mickey's 0 for 3 with a strikeout on his day. He hits it to left. Pachorik is on the run, and he makes the catch. That retires the New Yorkers in the 8th. We're going to the 9th. Cruz, Hoyt, and Rudy Law to face Stafford. Julio, it's 4-2 White Sox. Julio looking to get an insurance run across. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Hoyt is in the on-deck circle. They are not hitting for him, at least not yet. Ground ball short. Kubek throws to Pepitone, and there's 1 gone in the White Sox 9th. Hoyt will bat and try and finish this thing. Stafford the wind. The pitch to him is strike 3 call. He didn't want any part of running. And if you've seen Lamar's waistline in 1983, you'd know why. Rudy Law 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored on the day. 2 outs, nobody aboard. The pitch to him popped him up. Bobby Richardson into shallow right field, takes it for out number 3. Stafford does his job with 2 scoreless innings. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. Hoyt will face Howard, Pepitone, and probably Boyer. White Sox lead 4-2. Hoyt's going for the complete game victory, and I don't know, probably the biggest of the year so far. Yankees looking to try and pull this out. We'll see how it goes. Hoyt, the pitch to Howard. To center, Rudy Law over into right center, but makes the catch, and it's 1 down. Pepitone, 1 for 3 on the day. A single in the 1st. This is hit toward Cruz. This will get through for a base hit. Pepitone's aboard. That brings the tying run to the plate in Cleet Boyer. Not maybe what the Yankees had in mind. Excuse me. Richardson is on deck. Oh, man. They're going to let Cleet bat. There's not a lot on that Yankee bench except arguably Hector Lopez, and Stafford's spot could be coming, so Cleet's going to bat. Hoyt to the belt. The pitch to Boyer. It's a comebacker. It's a comebacker to Hoyt. He spins and throws to Dabzinski at second for one. The relay to Squires is in time. It's a soul-crushing, rally-killing, game-ending double play for the 1983 White Sox. They take the game 4-2 behind the stellar pitching of Lamar Hoyt, and they take the series 3-0 from the Bronx Bombers. Yikes, the 83 White Sox are for real in the payoff pitch dream season. They advance their record now to 6-3 and a share of second place going into the second half of the mini season. As we told you, they now fly home to host the 77 Dodgers in a funky sort of rematch of the 1959 World Series. The Yankees get on a plane and travel to the Twin Cities to face the 77 Twins. Let's give you the totals. For the victorious 1983 Chicago White Sox, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. For the vanquished 1964 New York Yankees, 2 runs on 6 hits. They committed no errors. The winning pitcher, Hoyt. The losing pitcher, Ford. The White Sox now 6-3 in second place, tied for second in the American League. The Yankees now 4-5. Tied for fourth. On the outside of the playoff picture, looking in as we start the second half of the mini season. Fascinating stuff. Hope you've liked and subscribed to my channel. This is good stuff. The payoff pitch dream season will continue tomorrow. Stay tuned to my channel and my posts on Facebook for updates. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful night. My name's Kurt Berglund. So long, everybody.